Okay, so TEQ Ultimate Gohan has been in game for about a day and a half ish, and I've been like using him like a little bit off camera, and very soon I'm gonna be recording the I think the movie's boss rush event, which is a very long event, right? And I'm sure he's gonna do fantastic in there. I think that I used this guy in the Gogeta fight. I used him in the Max Boss event, and I played with him in a bunch of different events, like off camera, right? Because I think most of my channel is really these discussion kind of videos, tier lists, or soon we're gonna be talking about heroes shutting down, right? So there's a lot of things going on. Today's Goku Day, by the way. Congrats to everyone, Goku Day, right? Continuing on though, I think that with this, I want to go ahead and rank him on a tier list because I think he's a character where I use him and I feel very confident in his power, right? Well, I feel like a lot of these EZA wars, maybe I'd want a little bit extra time, and to be fair, most of the time I do release a tier list the day after the official release. I think this is the EZA that I feel most confident in such a long time, and a big reason of that is because his base design is just really good. Like pre-EZA, his design was absolutely impeccable, and that's just because greatly stacking defense plus guard was just stupid for such a long time. With the stats that this game even had, it was just a stupid ability to add together that he aged so well, and I feel like he only really fell off officially really during the 9th anniversary. Then with this EZA, he's like back on top almost. So we're gonna do two things. I'm gonna rank them with the other EZA TURs on a tier list right here, right? Just gonna do it very freeform. I think this time, let me know what you guys think if you prefer this. And then we're gonna do a top 10 with him with the other existing normal Dokkan Fest TURs that have not gotten EZA, all the recent ones, right? For the most part, and these characters are characters that more or less are considered for my top 10 Dokkan Fest TUR list, and we're gonna also consider TEQ Gohan for this video specifically, right? In the future, he won't be considered for that list because he is an EZA TUR, and he will belong to this list for me just to make things again a little more simpler. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If I might do lists like this from now on. So I guess we'll just start. We'll fill in some of the obvious gaps right here. So again, I think that Exchange Boo would be like near the top right here. I think Kefla would be near the top right here. I think Gotenks would be near the top, right? These three here, I think these two could also fit up here. I think these are all like the best EZA TURs that are in the game right now. Maybe a tier under we see Future Gohan. I think a tier under we could see who else here? Angels and Masu I think fits in this tier very nicely. I think that you could even put MVP 17. I think my last tier list I didn't give MVP 17 the respect that he really deserved, and I was like, oopsie. Right, so there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I'm probably missing like an EZA TUR too. That's like from a while ago. But I think I gathered like a lot of the important ones here. I think we could put Physical Vegeta probably like in the S tier. Like the actual tiers, not really a big deal. I mean, I'm not gonna say this guy is a crazy EZ. It's more like A tier. Bring you there. I think Trunks could probably fit here as well because there's longer events now. I don't know, Piccolo, like a lot of these characters, and then these guys are probably like down here like this. Now, for TEQ Ultimate Gohan, we're gonna do a funny thing. We're gonna move everyone down, and we're gonna put him in his own tier by himself. I think he is the best EZA TUR by far. I think he's on his own tier. Personally, just from my usage of him. And yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people before his release was like, oh, this guy wouldn't live a Gogeta super attack. This guy, his damage may not be really that fantastic or anything like that. He might suck in short events, and I think all those are untrue. They're all untrue at this point, right? I could literally give me a second here. Alright, I just want to bring up these videos real quick. We can go ahead and see at the end of this video when I finally got TEQ Gohan to transform. This is turn 10 right here. I think I showed his defense, yeah. 2.3 million defense. And in this circumstance, this is before he super attacks. Keep in mind, TEQ Gohan post super, he still is getting stacks for 3 turns. Greater his attack defense for 3 turns. That's the same stacks as this guy. he's also guaranteed double supering, so he's guaranteed getting 2 more stacks here. And he's guarding. So 2.3 mil. Against a 3.6 mil with type advantage because of the guard. That means that he lives, right? It really does mean. In fact, I could one thing. And again, like, we could literally, like, sure, you're like, oh, Dokkan math, you know. I'm not gonna say math is the be all end all, because, you know, when you do math in a vacuum, I think that's where things really get, like, you know, a little finicky, right? But if we do math, seeing the actual in-game gameplay, and then understand, oh, this is how much this character is gonna take in this situation, right? I guess it doesn't really matter at this point, but he's taking 311k before he even super attacks. Let's say post super attack, this guy gets to like 2.5 mil. Then he's taking 211k post super attack, right? And then let's say, like, there's probably situations where this guy can even get to 2.8 mil, and he's taking still very little damage, right? You know, this is a fast team. You see this team right here at the end? Look at this team. Both the year 7 EZAs, S-Tier Vegeta was transformed, Beast Gohan. Like, this is a relatively fast team, and this is only turn 10. Like, imagine him on the in-boot team. He's gonna lose out on all the family, but he's gonna get like arguably like 5 turns of extra stacks. Like, you'll be turn 20, right? With like that in-boot team, you're gonna be stacking for a long time, and this guy's defense is very likely going to be a lot higher, even though he's going to be missing like all in the family, right? On that team, you could probably get some support in there as well. So yeah, guess what? He's pretty good. Shocker, right? That this guy is like as good as he is, right? Then, you know, we could see Cell Max, right? I took him here in a situation where I had him against Cell Max turn 1, right? And I'd say I got unlucky with how things played out, right? If we take a look here at this guy, whenever God Goku stop supering, hello? Why is he supering so much? Am I crazy? That's crazy. Okay, anyways, here's TEQ Gohan here. Turn 1 against Cell Max, right? Hardest hitting turn 1 boss. He has this 30% reduction, 58% defense, right? He got no additional supers at all. Nothing. And if we take a look here, he does literally just slow the super. And again, this is turn 1 passive. Turn 3 could be a little dangerous. Not gonna say 520k is great, but for a turn 1 character that's a stacking defense character, it's really good. And then later on, I do have him against turn 1 later on, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's like not here. Again, right here he's all stacks 2.3 mil, so that's cool. Where's this other turn 1 I found? I had happen. Yeah, you can see right here, turn 2. This guy does not have all in the family here, but this time he got a couple of additional supers, right? So I think he got, okay, we could take a look here. There's first super attack, and then right here he got a second super. I think he got a normal, then another super. No, he got another super, then a normal, I think is what happened here. And no, he actually did quad super. Okay, never mind, I'm kind of stupid. Well, I mean, my Gohan is 20 additional. It's very likely that he gets, you know, that super attack, right? And if we take a look here, without all in the family, this guy takes, I think, about 300k defense, right? For turn 1 performance. Oh yeah, 360k, right? Without all in the family or support. And yeah, guess what? That's good. That's good for a second character. Turn 1 against Cell Max. Whoa, that's crazy. That, you know, it's actually pretty powerful, isn't it? That he lives, right? Super Buu could, I think Exchange Buu could do that in Cell Max, but not in Gogeta. In Gogeta, I think Super Buu dies a lot. These two have to rely on the dodge, you know, and this guy is also doing a lot of damage, by the way. If you guys aren't aware, he's still doing quite a bit of damage. If you take a look here, when he's transformed into TEQ Gohan, we see he is doing, what is his attacks over here? He's doing, I think, yeah, 19 mil right here. And in certain bosses, he could just be guaranteed grading, but right here, he's super effective. Then he does a second one for 20 mil. Then he can do a third one, because if you build him full additional like you're supposed to, he's very likely going to do a third one. We see him here with Beast Gohan at the end of the event right here. What is he hitting? Let's see. What damage did he do again here? Oh wait, his thing did not activate, right? His guard did not activate here, so we couldn't actually see his damage, I think, until right here. Yeah, not right here we're able to see his damage, right? And yeah, 2.6 mil. Wow, isn't that crazy? That's pretty good. It's pretty good defense, if I'm not mistaken, you know. That's just to let you know. And then yeah, 19 mil again. Yeah, so it's not like he's not doing damage. Even a base form, like you could do like triple like 12 mil or something, you know. And he attack lowers as well in his base form. Also, he has stun right here, so he has a lot of mechanics. You know, these bosses can be stun or attack lowered. He has that. He's dumb. He's dumb. He's dumb. I don't know. He's stupid. Now we rank him with the top 10 Dokkan Fest in the game. I think how should I do? Should I start from the bottom? I guess you know. So okay, how does my tier list go again? So I think we'll put my usual tier list and how I make things, right? So I think I'll put Boo above Goku. I think I could see Goku above Boo. The more I use them, to be honest. But I'm gonna have Boo above Goku personally. I think I like the more defensive aspects, but Goku's kind of cracked crazy. We have Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, Rudiger in here. I think I had Frieza right here, maybe. I don't know, man. It's a blur. I think like this, something like this, right? Is what I had, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot where I put Frieza. I think again Frieza's so interchangeable. Gamma 1's so good. I think I'll probably put Frieza here. Yeah, I'll probably do Frieza there. So yeah, that's my tier list. Now let's just go down the line. You know, is TEQ Gohan better than 21? Yes, I think so. Is TEQ Gohan better than God Goku? Yeah. Yes. TEQ Gohan better than Gamma 1? Yes. He's right. I mean, it's less of a thing I have to discuss, more of an obvious fact. If you use TEQ Gohan, like, there's not really a point in discussing it. He just has better stats. He's just him, right? He eats attacks better. He does more damage, right? Is he better than Frieza? Yes, I think so as well. I think he's better than these two. I think he's better than Topo. Now, this is where the discussion comes into play, I think. I feel like he's better than Topo. I think Topo... Okay, so I could talk about Topo, I think. Topo, again, I think these four are like the prime tier TURs right now. These two are good, but I don't think they met this like prime tier TURs right here. Topo. The thing about Topo is I think that while really good, his defense when he's transformed into God Topo is somewhat situational. And, you know, losing the reduction, I think, really does suck. Because it's like if you play smart, it's not that big of an issue, but it's still something that could affect you, right? I think base Topo could have been a little better defensively, too. I think he's fine. He works defensively for sure in slot 1. I think this should have been when receiving an attack, not after. And maybe he should have had just a little bit of extra stats. But I think he's fine, right? Maybe this could have been 3 turns, and I think that would have been all I needed, really. This Topo, again, he's good, but I think maybe make this go down to 40% reduction, no more than 40%, and just make him keep 40% reduction. And I think that'd be fine. That's all I would change with that God Topo and that Topo. But yeah. I think TEQ Gohan's better. I think TEQ Gohan is just, like, he doesn't have to sacrifice anything. Topo does. Topo's a character where you have to sacrifice a little bit of stuff. And Topo does want certain allies on the team. To be fair, Gohan does want, like, oh, I mean, I'm going to say Gohan wants Beast Gohan. So it's like, yeah. And then Special Pose, Defender's Justice, more so Special Pose is pretty good now. But I think Gohan just fits in better teams too. He just has better partners. And that's what comes with being a sane kind of character, right? It's not Topo's fault, but it's something that I do have to acknowledge, right? You know, that it is what it is, right? Unfortunately for Topo, right? Universe Survival Saga. You know, there's not like Gajeren right now or anything. So that's the thing. Vegeta. I think there's arguments you can make for Vegeta being better. But I think TEQ Gohan's better. I really do. So, like, let's move 21 down. Do this. I might move 21 above God Goku. I don't know. I'm going to keep them together here. Yeah, I think this is what I feel comfortable with. I don't think he's better than these two. I think TEQ Gohan is not as good as Super Saiyan 3 or Fat Buu. I think Fat Buu is just doing TEQ Gohan's role, kind of. In a sense where... Again, he's like a defensive stacking character as well with guard, but then this guy's also healing and everything like that. To be fair, TEQ Gohan, I think he's better suited for slot 1. arguably than this Impu even. But this Buu has a lot of other defensive mechanics, right? So that's cool. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I think his offense is just so crazy, and he just blasts these events so fast. It's actually kind of crazy. And guess what? He's like, he doesn't really die most of the situations either. And then I would say TEQ Vegeta and TEQ Gohan are like the closest to. They're like very similar design units. I think turn 3 is when Vegeta is probably better than Gohan, but I don't know. I think Gohan's just better in like every other turn. Defensively, I think, you know, I guess Vegeta has a better, like you can say, well, Vegeta has better lyric skills. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would agree with that for sure. I think that does matter, but I don't think it matters enough to me, and based on my experiences with these guys. Like, I've seen Vegeta. In fact, I'm gonna pause and bring up another video, but I forget which video it is. Dang, it's one of these videos where I go into the Blue Gogeta Spring Battle Spectacle. I think it's this one. It might be this one, because I think Vegeta fits on his team, if I'm not mistaken. I had Vegeta. No, this is Beast Gohan, actually. I'm kind of dumb. What did I do? Where did I take Vegeta into this event? I took Vegeta into this event, and in fact, I think it's a clip I posted on Twitter. Oh my god, dang it. Alright, I found it, and I want to be completely fair here. This is him with Broly's domain up, so he's taking more damage, I think. Actually, no, he's an extreme class character. You know, Vegeta is extreme class, so he's not affected by Broly's domain. So, again, right here, he's stacked up for the entire event. He's going to get his defense passive here against Gogeta. If we take a look here, you know, I think he takes about 500k or so, right, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 500k or so, right? And again, we can confirm here, Broly's domain only affects super class allies, and it debuffs. It makes super class enemies also take more damage, right? And superclass. Oh yes. Okay. I'm dumb. Like, where's Broly? So I could just like explain it properly without sounding like an idiot. If you take a look here, yeah, extreme class allies and enemies attacking defense 10%. That's what it does. So superclass allies and enemies damage received plus 10%. This in fact is literally buffing Vegeta. So he's taking 500k there in a longer event, and it's like, I feel like you could again stack up and to a situation where he's taking way less damage, right? Him and Goku and Gohan both stackers to the point where they could stack for 0 damage. But I think for Gohan, it's easier to get to that point than Vegeta. And I think in terms of damage, I think Vegeta's probably better, especially in the active skill turn, but that's really it. I think TEQ Gohan is going to be a better defensive character, and I'm a defensive head. I'm a defensive guy, so I don't know. Yeah, I think this is where I would put him in a tier list. I think, and the reason why I wanted to do this as well is because I looked at him like, hey, he's the best EZA TUR, I think. I don't think it's close, honestly. No, the closest argument I can see is this guy can sell max in shorter events. Like, that's all I would give. Because these guys also have to like a few turns to build up, and this guy doesn't. So that's another thing. I'm out of here though. I think these are my thoughts. TEQ Gohan, he's stupid good. He's gonna be relevant for a while again. So that's awesome. I think the only thing about him is that he would like new partners for his like base form specifically. Like TEQ Gohan again works really well with Beast Gohan. Base Gohan not so much. Fierce Battle and all the family works, but you know, hopefully new partners maybe for this guy soon. Like an LR Ultimate Gohan would be okay or something. Funny enough, like a base form Goku would work really well with this guy. A Dokkan vs Kid Goku potentially link well with this guy. Like all in the family, Fierce Battle, I guess that'd be it. But like all in the family would be great, because Kid Goku's don't really get same lineage. But yeah, that is it. Let me know what you guys think about TEQ Gohan. Pretty good. Thanks y'all for watching, and of course I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.